welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome.
Welcome back. Give it a stretch. Oh, that's a good stretch. All right. Okay. All right. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it gives me an opportunity to be by a computer. So while I'm by the computer, I'll work on something, right? That's at least how I rationalize it in my brain. All right, so untilit.works consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are what we just came out of. It's like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Like, for example, I'm doing some post-radio show promo stuff, and I'm getting there. I'm almost there. So whatever it is that you're working on is just focus time to try and make some progress on that thing. Then about 15 minutes after the hour, I'll pop up here to be like, hey, time to take a break. Get up, walk around, drink some water, or watch me do something, talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Whatever it is, don't let your mind think about the thing you're just working on. Kind of let yourself relax, and so that you'll be ready and refreshed to get back into it after the break session. Like I said, I'll pop up here on the video when it's time to take a break. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why a little notice there below the video saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. If you click that, a space will open up. And I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And what I'm saying will hopefully be accurately transcribed and placed in that box. So there you go. You can follow along with that. There's 2 other buttons, add a clip and create a highlight video. Those are broken. I am working on something on the next iteration of this website. So yeah. Then there's a countdown timer, count on when the next work session starts. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat, ask questions, you can do that where it says join the room. Cool. All right. So that is the break session. Work sessions will look like this. There we go. Share screen. Cool. Yes. All right. So this is the page. It looks like when in work mode in the work session. Over in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, it's kind of working. It's a Bandcamp player thing that I made to be like a playlist. And I had some producer friends of mine who make really great music submit tracks that, so I can use. And with it, you can listen to some music if you want. You can also purchase the track. You can share it. I have a link to click to share to Twitter if you like. And I don't think they go from track to track. Something happened and it broke or whatever. But again, I'm going to create my own iteration. And so I will be replacing that in the next version of the site. Or in the center, we have a to-do section where it says add a task. You type in the task, hit enter or the plus button. It'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want to mark it complete, you can click the checkbox and now send it to the done section. You click done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. Over on the right-hand side, we have a column here. We have the countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. If you click that, it'll open up a window where, okay, so there's some options there. So if you're brand new to coding and like web development specifically, and you don't really know where to start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through it, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you just want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So those are there. Now, if you're already into coding and you're maybe looking for like a quick project to, get your creative juices going, kind of like something to kind of start, maybe you can take it even further, like a starter project. I have links to some tutorials to the Vonage developer platform. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. And part of my responsibilities are to look over tutorials to make sure they're cool. And so I have links to 3 of them there, which I need to probably change links to a new updated version. Neither here nor there. It should still work. But one of them is, after following the tutorial, you have this application where you put your phone number into this input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. And I have one where it's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You hook that up to the application that you create following the tutorial, and then you can call that virtual number from your real world phone and answer in the browser in your application and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log in to an application that you create following the tutorial, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. I think it's pretty cool. So that's there. So if you want to check that out, you can. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then the highlight box, again, is broken, and I'm working on that for the next version of the site. All right, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on whatever it is that you're working on, you'll be able to create a Hako, which is a room, and then you can invite people to join that room. And hopefully together, you'll be able to come up with a solution or maybe the feedback that you're looking for on the project that you're working on. So if you were to click view, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile. And then you can request to join right there. Over in the let's go. Over on the left side there, we have a filter by keyword list. So if there's something specifically you want to look for a certain subject, you can do that there. When you click create a Hako, you're presented with this form, and you put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it will generate a unique URL that you can then copy, and then you can also click to share to Twitter. When you join your Hako, it looks like this. Got a title at the top. Over on the right-hand side, if you want to leave, you can leave with the leave button. Open menu for some more options. We have a text chat here. We'll come back to that. On the left side, we have a countdown timer calendar when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again. You can click to share to Twitter. When someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're actually requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You can click the creator's name. You can click the user's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether or not you'd like to have them enter your room. So you can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And that's because, again, the reason for the Hako is for you to be able to get help with the thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to share your screen, you can provide the context for other people to see what you're seeing so that they can give you the help or the feedback that you're looking for. Then the way you communicate through the Hako is we have a text chat here. You enter in your message here towards the bottom, hit send. It'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. I also have the opposite available. We're enabled text to speech. So if you're not looking at your text chat, you'll still be able to follow along because what people put in the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, you can check out the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, that is it. I'm going to get y'all back to work because there's a bunch of stuff I'm trying to work on. Got to order some stuff, create some stuff, clean up some stuff. And yeah, so it's going to be hopefully a very productive day, not only busy, but productive. And yeah, get y'all back to work. When we come back, I'm thinking may take a look at a project that I built kind of like last week, off and on a little bit, like off, like after work or whatever, because it's a thing that I think I could actually use a lot. Because the idea came from, I'm writing this blog post and I need to be able to do this thing. And so I was looking around, I couldn't find a good way of doing the thing. So I was like, I wonder if I can do this thing. So I made it, and right now it works, but it's janky looking. And so depending on how far I get, I might show you the janky version or the more polished version. But when we come back, so that's what I'll be working on in the next work session. So hopefully you'll get some like progress, make some progress on the thing that you're working on. Until then, I'm gonna send you all off with some traveling music. And this is a track by a producer out of Japan, Nujabes, goes by the name Nujabes, R.I.P. Nujabes, and it's featuring a Pawnee Bee. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the sugar love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you